What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to Comic Breakdown. In this video, we are jumping into Daredevil issue number 10. This is Daredevil versus the Avengers. Now, when it comes to Matt Murdock, a lot has been going on. After finally destroying the talisman, the key to defeating the ninja cult, Foggy and Stick, they have revealed themselves to be nothing more than puppets of the hand, as their bodies fade away into dust. The very rich individual by the name of Quinn Stormwind, they bombed the entire island with the rage-induced Resid drug. Finding themselves under attack, Matt is facing down the Avengers who mean to bring Daredevil and Elektra to justice for the president's murder. So make sure you guys have subscribed to the channel, make sure that you like this video, and with that being said, let's dive into this breakdown. Alright gang, so as we jump into Daredevil issue number 10, we are picking up in the midst of the battle. The flames engulfing this island, bodies being thrown left and right. And we have Elektra and Daredevil standing off against Spider-Man and Captain America. They have come to bring the Daredevils in. The only thing that they see is that killers have been broken out of prison, but Matt is truly trying to save these people. He is trying to give them new lives, not let them rot away in prison. This is when Elektra, on the faintest whisper, she tells Daredevil to save the book, that it will tell you everything you need to win against the Hand. When he tries to tell Elektra not to do this, we see Elektra pull up her weapon. She tells Cap that the Hand is the one responsible for killing the president, but none of them want to listen. And Cap says that they're willing to hear it out once everybody is back in custody. As Spider-Man fights against Stegron, Captain America battling Elektra. This gives Daredevil the opportunity to slip away, with Iron Man coming in and taking down our prehistoric monster. Spider-Man goes in to stop Daredevil, but as he goes into this building, it is complete darkness, telling Matt not to make this any worse than it already is. But the way Daredevil sees things is what they do is stop robberies. They catch the bad guys. They break laws to put people in prison, and then they sit there and stew. They get worse, never better, while they run around and fight each other, waiting for time to leave their cells again, darker and more desperate. That is when Matt makes his move, and Daredevil knows that Spider-Man may be the best of them. But Spider-Man has always been naive. All he wants to ever do is help. As the two of them begin to brawl, Daredevil focuses on the web shooters. He hits them first and makes them go haywire. But even this is not enough to go against Spider-Man. The fist magic makes him stronger, makes him faster. The darkness may be his friend, but he does question, will this be enough to take down Spider-Man? As Captain America and Elektra continue their battle, Cap really does believe that Elektra has infected Daredevil, but he has no idea what is truly going on. He has no idea the wars that they are fighting, the battles that happen in the shadows. With Black Panther focusing on our symbiote, Elektra goes and she punches him right across the face. But too much is going on in this battlefield. Captain America throwing his shield, it hits Elektra right in the back of the head. He tells her that she is under arrest, but still she fights. Eventually, Cap is able to bring her down, and she whispers to Matthew to run. But he finds it very hard to run right now with Spider-Man right on top of him. Using all his senses, all his abilities, he is able to get a great punch right across the face of Spider-Man. This allows him to make a run for it, but Spider-Man right on his tail, he jumps in front of Daredevil. He tells him that we don't have to do this, that we are friends, that if you just come with us, we can talk, we can figure all of this out. As Daredevil lets his guard down, he goes in to hug Spider-Man. Spider-Man may be the best of them. He may be the best man there is, but he is still so naive. Grabbing a web cartridge out of the back of Spider-Man's pocket, Daredevil throws himself back and he activates it. Hitting it with his staff, we see the webbing go everywhere. This isn't going to buy him much time, but it will allow him the time to get away from Spider-Man. The amount of nerve pressure he needed to apply to hit Spider-Man and knock him out, it almost breaks his fingers. And so he keeps moving. He makes his way up to the top of the mountain. This is where he runs into Goldie. Goldie is the one that has the book, and Goldie now believes that he thinks he is really connected to it. He feels like that is why he is here, why he has moved around Daredevil's life so much over the years. But he has the power dampening collar on, which means he has no connection to his powers as it stands. This is all Matt Murdock, but he tells him that it's not for nothing, that it has never been for nothing. That is the only thing that Goldie knows with absolute truth. Matt Murdock, Daredevil, he loses so much in the end, but at the end of the day, he survives and saves people. He is God's hero. This is when he asks Goldie to show me God's plan. The collar broken away from Goldie. We see the power come. Goldie holding a stone in his hand, he throws it. A leap of faith. While the battle goes down on the ground, we see a giant avalanche begin to form. It is about to take out everybody on this island, with them focusing getting everybody on board. The ice begins to fall. Spider-Man wanting to go after Daredevil, but they don't have the time. Asking Goldie what he does now, Goldie tells him to leave. You leave and you save all of them. With Goldie falling off of this cliff, as it begins to break apart, Daredevil makes his getaway. Spider-Man really not wanting to leave him behind, but he has no other choice. The plane that they are on is about to collapse. If not for Spider-Man and Valkyrie, this thing would already be in pieces. With tears coming down the face of Peter, he cries out for Matt. Nothing but destruction left in the wake. As Daredevil leaves, he thinks about his beloved, her scent playing with his heart, to sit a moment with her, to sit with love and peace. Thinking that maybe this was never for them. Maybe it was just a dream to keep him warm. All until he enters the kingdom. And that will be the end of this issue. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. This one was a relatively quick issue, but it really gets us to the point. We have seen both the Punisher and Daredevil go against the Avengers. Daredevil had much better luck than the Punisher did, but both of them put up one hell of a fight. Daredevil seems to be the one to make an escape, to be able to get away from the Avengers in all of this. It is crazy to see that the Avengers are so ready to take these guys down. People that they have worked with day in and day out for years and years and years. After everything that Matt has been through, you would think that they wouldn't come so violently. But the truth is, the Avengers can never understand that the war that they are fighting. This war so much bigger than they could understand. The Stormwinds being the most powerful individuals on the planet and not having any powers. They own everything. And now they are working with the Hand seeming to really get what they wanted. We still don't know the outcome of the Punisher just yet, but we know that the Hand is making big moves. They are making moves to try and control everything from the shadows. But we also see that Goldie may very well be a messenger from God. He may actually be guiding Daredevil along his path. After all of these years, was it in fact Goldie that was God's voice, that was leading Matt Murdock to him saving the world? Is Matt Murdock in fact a warrior of God? Is he the savior of us all? Or is this all a delusion in his head, led by prophecies and individuals that make him seem like this is something close to God? I think right now the assumption is that Daredevil never made it out of there alive. But I think in the next issue, we're more than likely going to see Daredevil making his appearance. He's going to stay in the shadows, but he is going to work to take down the Stormwinds. But let me know your thoughts, let me know your theories. If you would like to get completely caught up on everything going on with this series, be sure to check out the link in my description as well as the top of this video. It will get you completely caught up on everything going on with Daredevil. If you would like to support the channel, you can always do so by joining the channel membership. Much like Patreon, having multiple different tiers, from $1 to $50, from loyalty badges to free comics every single month. Not only does this help out the channel tremendously, but you are getting tons of perks in the process. If you are unable to do this, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, like this video, hit that notification bell, and with that being said, until the next breakdown.